This is the appendix of the video. It will be available at the start of every video explaining how it works. So if you already saw it, you can basically skip it. So just introduction, this video is, so all of the videos are separated in three different categories. The first one is basics. So the basics, I'll be teaching some basics QA knowledge that I can share. So anyone that is an introduction in their area is just joining the QA area. We have a knowledge and understanding about what it is, how to expect, how to be a good QA, and some tips. So yeah, that is the one. All the categories will be 1, 2, and 3. The second one will be a high level, so it would be more some complex topics be talking about. So anyone that is interested in some dive a little bit deeper in the QA knowledge. So I'll be sharing some thoughts on that. And 3 is just a reflexive some thinkings about what is happening, some enterprise, some scenarios that happens in real life my company had went through, and some others that I went through while working as a QA or as a teacher. And I'll be sharing what I learned, what I can take out from that. So it's more a discussion than a teaching lesson. So I can be wrong in all of the three topics, so on all of the three categories. So anyone can share any thought would be welcome. So any critics, any good and bad reviews will also be a knowledge, because it's always good to learn. So yeah, enjoy. So this is a cat 2 video, a tier 2 video. Not because the what we're going to talking about is something complex, is something hard for a junior to understand. It's more because it's something that a junior should not be following. You only should be following this, what I'm going to be talking here, when you're is like mid-level or something higher. Why? Let me explain for the juniors in here. When you're a junior, you need to cover everything. You need to show that you know what you're doing, and you need to prove yourself to anyone that is watching you. That the mid and the senior levels are watching you. So you need to QA everything. You need to QA. You need to cover every scenario. So you need to show them that, hey, I'm here not to be a guy that will give headaches to everyone. I'm here to really put my effort on it. So yeah, this is mindset of a junior. And now we're going to talk a little bit about mindset for a mid and a senior level. I think mid, it's a better fit. If a senior is not thinking like that, might be something good to start to do. But yeah, let's go for the video. This video is about scope and yeah, basically scope of testing. Okay, so how can I start? So let's start this. Um, when you are a junior, as I already explained it, this is with just more a facial video, so I will not change the camera view. I will not showing anything in my screen because this is about scope testing. So if when you're a junior and you are QAing something, you need to prove that you know everything. You did a lot of study, and you need to show for the person that, hey, I don't have work experience, but I do have this experience. Hey, see. But when you are mid-level or on a senior level, you don't need to do that. You're just bringing extra headaches just to people that you don't want to do it. As an example, if the scope of the testing is just to validate inclusion of internal system of the company, and the company tells you, okay, you don't need to go beyond your imagination, stick with the scope. You do not need to example validate it if like if it is a system that will be used just like for the management, and the company, it's implicit the company trusts in the management. So because they can do a lot of things in the system that the other employees cannot. So you do not need to validate like SQLE. Do not need to validate any kind of hacking techniques. You do not need to validate if the user is not filling numbers in the name, like in the backend side. No, you do not need to cover this because you were just giving some extra work for the devs, and the devs should already be working on something really more important than fix something that the front end is already handling. So no, you do not need to do that. That's why I say always keep focusing in your scope. So if you are queuing something for the general public, yes, you need to pay more attention to any kind of edge cases. So yeah, always read scope, understand that, because I see a lot of mid-level engineers, some seniors already. I already saw doing that. Grab the scope and see, okay, the scope said for me to do this, this, and this. I will do all the scope is telling me to do, and just to prove I'm a good worker, I will do some extra, I don't know, 10 scenarios that is out of scope and report, because yes, I want to show them that I want to check what is in the scope, like this, this, and this, and I want to check something extra from the scope, like this other 10 bullets, because I think it's useful for this, and yes, I want to prove that I know how to work and I know how to do my things properly. So I will add just 10 extra bullets that is not in the scope, and if I find any issues here, I will report it and I will block the release because of this, because I find issues in the scenarios. Oh boy, I hope no one saw that. I hope my camera is bad enough so no one saw that. Okay, continue. I will report that and I will block any kind of release, and yes, I will. That's my mindset. That's what I'm going to be doing. No, this is not good. You don't need to prove yourself for no one. You are at a mid level. You are at a senior level. So the person that hired you already trusts in your work. You proven a long ago that you know how to do, that you know what you're doing. So what you're doing right now is just delaying the release. So you don't need to do that. Let that for the juniors, and then you can correct the mindset with time. But you should not be doing that. You should stick to the scope. Yes, you can validate something extra from the scope. That okay, I think the company told me to validate the registration. I did that, but there's no mention about API testing, and this is a general. This is we're going to be released to the public, so I think it's also good to add to add some API testing here. If you have no one to ask you for allow or not to do these things out of scope, go ahead and do. If you find some issues, report as a side note. Don't report as something that will block. So hey, so go to the daily meetings if you are following a Scrum pattern and report. Hey, I validated everything in the scope. It's approved, but I did some extra validations because I think it's important to guarantee the stability of the system. I did some extra validations on this, this, and this, and I found some issues. So is it worth it to fix it? Is someone available to take a look at that? If everyone say no, we're not available, or okay, create a separated bug and put in the backlog. So yes, the team will give you directions if you don't want to how to proceed. But in general, if you find some issues out of scope, create an issue, add to the backlog, approve the task, because you already validated the scope is correct. The person that's doing the analysis, the person that made the scope, know what it's doing, what this person is doing. Sometimes don't, and yes, you will know when the time comes. Well, when the person that is writing the requirements doesn't know exactly what the person is doing. But yeah, this is a topic for tier 3 video, not for this one. So yeah, stick to the scope. You can go a little bit further than that, but don't take that as a rule. Don't take that as a new requirement. It's just something that you want to do. So it's your responsibility to take care of that, and not block the whole team process because something that you decided to do. So there's no reason for that. It's just to be delaying the team. So yes, that's the video. It's a kind of short one based on the other ones I was recording. It was like 20-minute video or something like that. I like to record this kind of video because it's a little bit short, so, and I'm a little bit more direct to the point. And yes, I'm seeing you guys. Not seeing you guys, I'm seeing the camera. I see my face, I see the camera, but you get an idea. So hope you guys enjoy. So again, my standard merchandise here. So if any company need assistance to identify the scenarios, need assistance to identify any more scenarios, like for speed team, for team organization, for company overall, sometimes product analysis. So yeah, just leave me a mail, and I can assign my company to handle these scenarios. We can schedule a meeting to talk about that. If you QA, not you, more company owner or manager worried about the team speed. If you QA, or any, I don't know if position that you are, but you are watching this video, so you must be interested in something what I'm talking. So if you want a personal mentoring, yeah, send me an email and I can reply to you. Just schedule a time. And if you want a class to learn specifically about a topic, take some persons with you, send me an email with the name of everyone, and yeah, it's pretty cheap when everyone's doing something together. And I like to talk with a class. I'm a teacher overall, so at the end of the day, I'm a teacher. So yeah, I like to do it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys in the next one.